Chronicles, all things football. I'm Sheida Rad, your football-spirited language coach, and as always, I'm here with my brilliant co-host, Italy's top football analyst, Massimo Caputi.
Hi, Sheida. Nice to see you. We have a lot of arguments for speaking about Serie A.
Yes, absolutely, Massimo. So let's quickly get into the 22nd round of the Matchday, which I believe is going to be remembered for all the penalty statistics, with 5 missed penalties on 8. What's going on?
It's amazing what's happened in the last round. And I believe that in these years, the goalkeeper improved a lot about the penalty, studied and watched the video. And for the players, it's very difficult. The bar is short for them, and isn't a problem probably for about the personality, because it's no easy to score when you know that the goalkeeper know you, and so but I believe that most probably the problem is the personality and the pressure when you are in the penalty for scoring goal.
Okay, so
this is a big problem.
On one side, it's the goalkeepers that are studying more and they're getting better and better. And on the other side is all the pressure on the players. Because
exactly. And in fact, one statistics, if I remember well, during the pandemic, the penalty scored are being a lot, more than now.
Okay.
Without fans in the stadium.
Wow. Because they didn't have the distraction or the pressure.
The pressure okay. of the fan, of the moment is very important.
Okay, and for those people that they haven't seen, I just give a review of people that they actually missed this. So it was Giroud and Theo Hernandez for Milan in the match against Bologna, and it was Krstovic for Lecce against Genoa, Duda for Verona against Frosinone, and Nico Gonzalez for Fiorentina against Inter. These were the players who missed penalties, and among them we have top players. So it's crazy that they actually missed this.
But for your happiness, Dybala scored.
Yes, thank God. I was pretty nervous, because I was like thinking, oh my God, we really do not need another penalty another missed penalty. But luckily Dybala scored. So all the Roma fans are happy for that. And now an interesting thing is that such a similar thing, this is the first time in over 60 years that Serie A has such a match day with 5 penalty misses. So the similar thing happened in the 11th round of the 1960-61 Serie A season. So
when I was born in 61.
It's crazy that after 60 years such a thing happens. So yeah, there's something that we could not talk about. Now, looking ahead to the upcoming and heated and decisive match of Inter versus Juventus derby for the next round, for the title, Inter has had actually the most penalties in their favor, while Juventus is the only team that hasn't faced penalties against them. So do you think that this is going to change anything or have some effects for them?
This is a dangerous argument because the rivalry between Inter and Juventus is strong and historical, and all Italian football is concentrated about this match and a very important and emotional match for the next round, and also the pressure in this occasion is for the referee. Because all eyes of the fans of the public on TV, on the stadium, will be for to the referee. No,
On the referee.
I am honest. I don't want to be in the person of the referee in
In
the
the
next
shoes of
round.
the referee, yeah.
Yes, for this match.
Oh,
I hope that the match will be good, tough for and also spectacular. But at the same times, I hope that the referee will have the quiet and the right feeling for this match. This is very
big
important.
concentration.
Yes, on the VAR, on the field, because we are two. No, we have
Yeah, yeah.
two referee, important referee, and so I believe will be an interesting and a spectacular match. Not only for the tactic, but for the importance of the match, but also for the qualities of both teams.
Yeah.
And so I am waiting this match.
Yeah. I think all Italy and all the Serie A fans are looking forward to this match. Now, especially because the Nero-Azzurri are having a very historical season so far. You know, it's they took 54 points from their first 21 matches, and this is only the second time in their history. And this was, the Gazzetta dello Sport talked about this, and it was all over the news. So who knows, if they're going to be favored. So do you have
But
any
I believe
idea of who would be
no,
favored?
but the walk of Inter is very strong. Is amazing, no, for what you told, but is the strong team in Serie A. But when you have Juventus behind, you you have to have a fear, no, because the strength of the Juventus in this occasion is very strong, and Inter is favored for the title from the beginning of the season, and probably Inter has the occasion, the opportunity for give an important step for the title. But my opinion and my prediction is a draw. But is possible. Everything is possible in each result. No.
No, of course, I understand. It's very hard to try to predict such a big match.
No, it's very difficult because Inter is strong in every part of the team, especially in forward, with Lautaro, Thuram. But at the same time, Juventus is strong in defense, very aggressive, only all space occupied, no, and so I am curious to watch this match.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a very heated match for this weekend. Now, next thing, I would like to ask you a little bit about the Azzurri and what the head coach Spalletti was saying, because there was this news all over the news in all of the main newspapers that Spalletti has warned that that those players who need to be motivated, they can actually stay at home because I'm not here to motivate anyone. And basically saying, if wearing the Italian national team jersey is not in per se like an motivation for you. So maybe you're not the right player. But what brought him to say such a thing? What's the story behind it?
Okay, Spalletti won the gold bench, no?
Yeah.
Is an important trophy, no, for the trainer in Italy, and I believe that Spalletti did a great job in this year, especially the last for the victory of the title, but not only last year. In this year, improved, studied a lot, and also he has a good feeling with the player, and probably for this told these words, no, about the mentality, and he want and he like player with focus and motivation, not only in the game, in the singular game, but always when the player has the Italian shirt. And so this is very, very important.
Italian jersey.
And versus the European Championship, is important to have a team motivated and a team strong, obviously, and also because Italy won the last edition of the European Championship.
Yeah. Okay, now I understand. Because at some point, I thought that, who knows, maybe it could be like a warning to somebody or some of the players, but I understand he wants to have the players that are absolutely convinced, because of course it's an honor to wear, your national team's jersey, and represent the country.
Absolutely. And also, Spalletti is always has a focus for every singular particular, not only during the match, but before, in the preparation, in the training. And so for me is one of the best trainer, manager in Italy, absolutely.
Okay, fantastic. So now let's get to the amazing topic and the hot topic of the transfer window. Also because we are in the last couple of days of the transfer window, and by now, so many deals have happened and so many deals have fell through. What are your thoughts on the transfer window? Give us some insights and news.
At the moment, we don't have great or particular transfer. We have some news. One is important because Kean can remain in Juventus, and the transfer to Atletico Madrid stopped. Say yes, and so this is important for the player, but also for Juventus, and Fiorentina is finding yes. And a forward, the news is around the striker of Borussia Dortmund, Reina, and also Fiorentina tried to move Gudmundsson from Genoa, but don't have chance.
But also here, they are competing with Nottingham Forest, as far as I know.
But Gudmundsson is one of the best surprise, and a good surprise for in this season. And Roma bought and completed the transfer for Angelino.
From Leipzig, right?
Angelino is an lateral defender from Lipsia.
Yeah, he's coming from Leipzig, yeah.
Yeah, and Galatasaray, Lipsia, Roma. And so it's interesting to understand what's happening in the last hours of this transfer market. All team need something new for improving the team, but at the same time, so don't have money, and so
Yeah, in
all,
fact.
all things are difficult in this case.
No. In fact, it's such a pity that the deal with Kean and for Atletico Madrid fell through because, as far as I read, like Juventus was looking to sign a midfielder from Arsenal or Tottenham, but now at this point, of course, they can't. And but on the other side, the fact that Kean couldn't pass the medical. It's also understandable because he has missed the last 9 matches due to his shin injury. So we're going to see what he's going to do. Clearly he's going to stay in Juventus, and I really hope that he actually will feel better and bounce back and be the great player that he is right now instead of instead of Atletico Madrid for Juventus, and maybe who knows, maybe for the transfer window of summer, he would be able to move.
It's difficult to say this because when you have 5 months, in 5 months, many things could change, and so it's very difficult. But if can remain in Juventus, probably could be ready for playing some matches for Juventus in the fight of the title. Why not?
Yeah. Fantastic. I think that was it. We've talked about all the latest, hottest topics of Serie A. Again, as always, I really want to thank you for all the insight that you shared with us. And
we will see in the next episode, the next week.
Thank you. Have a lovely evening.
Bye.
Bye. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. If you've enjoyed this episode, then give us a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, as we're trying to bring you the latest on Italian football directly from inside Italy. Massimo is in Rome, and I am actually in the northern Italy, in Imperia. And we are trying to actually grow this channel further. And the bigger we grow, the bigger the guests we can invite on the show. So help us make a better show for you. Thank you, and see you next week. Bye.